Right. Hi, this is Michael Ellis, and I think I've made important observation. Or I guess I would call it that. Um, uh, I I have some ability, like uh, to see energy flows. I wouldn't call it like seeing auras or anything like that, but just energy as it flows along surfaces and such. Um, like I can see energy that kind of like flows along like walls and stuff. It's just very faint. Or like when there's like spirits manifesting, I can see like little whirlpools of energy. Um, and I was observing, these two pyramids. They're made out of organite and resin, epoxy resin. And the difference between the two, mainly, that I observed, was that one has a aluminum tape gilding on the cap, like here, like you can see, and it's cut even all the way around. And the other does not. Both of them have crystals in the tops. Um, and well, one of the observations I made about quartz crystals is that they have this sort of like here, this apple shaped, like you'd see with magnetic fields. This kind of like apple shaped field around them with like a hollow or darkened interior. Um, and we've all seen that picture of the pyramid shaped object with the spirals coming out the top. Um, so when I'm observing the energy around these pyramid or coming out the top of the pyramids, primarily is I do see the double helix coming out the top. That's kind of like an energy spiral, and I believe that's mainly magnetic plasma in nature. I also sense those coming out the I've remote viewed the energy coming out of the pipes of the organite cloudbusters. Oops. And those do have that's not gonna stay. Those do have like a swirling, like a one helix, not like a double helix, but just one spiral coming out of the pipes on the organite cloudbusters, the copper pipes. But the pyramids have a double helix, and like all of them do. And we've seen that picture on the internet of, I don't know if it's a Curlian or something like that, photograph, but this pyramid does have the double helix out the top. Oh, both of them do, and the apple shaped field around the top because there's a coil with a quartz crystal in there. You can almost see it through there. I put sand in there and it kind of sank down. And so our normal organite pyramid has a double helix coming out the top, and if it has a crystal on top, has the apple shaped around the peak, and that's the quartz crystal. I think that's in there is what's causing that. On the other hand, in ancient Egypt, they believed that the cap of the Great Pyramid was gilded with gold, and they claim that it's because they wanted it to be seen from far away or something like that. But I believe that it has had an energetic function, something of that nature. And I'm starting to believe that it may be because of some disaster that occurred in the past, and they needed light. They needed light to to grow crops, or to be seen, or to have have light in their cities or whatnot. I think primarily to grow crops, that they'd have the obelisks and the pyramids with gilding on the top, or flashing, or whatever you want to call it, to be able to grow crops underneath. So when I look at the energy of the gilded with aluminum tape pyramid, I see this like a tension point on the top, and it's these rays, like almost magnetic fields, either tension or something like that, on the top of the pyramid, and the double helix coming out as normal with the pyramid design. But it has these like rays, or this ray-like energy being pulled into the cap. And if you're energetically sensitive, I don't know if you can see it over the phone necessarily, but I can see that in real life. So that's kind of my observation of the pyramid function, and I think that has something to do with generating light. So I think that what I'm seeing is the magnetic plasma creating a tension point, and I think that's generating actual eloptic energy, like invisible light. So I think that's why it was gilded. I don't know, I kind of had this idea popped into my head that it was to create light for growing crops or whatnot, and that's why they gilded it with gold. Obviously, it was a high point energetic device on top of their structure, creating a energetic effect, and it was actually generating its own light, not visible light like you'd have with other objects, but based on Hieronymus's Eloptic light theory, that's able to grow plants with invisible light, that sort of kind of light, or eloptic energy, that you can actually. It's really weird on my phone. There's almost like a little bit of glow to it. You can't see that in real life, but you can kind of see it on the phone. It has a little bit of a glow to it. It's kind of funny. You can see it on the camera. You can't see it in real life, but it does have a little bit of a glow to it. I don't know if that's the sunlight coming in or whatnot, but it has a little bit of a glow to it. So thanks for watching. This is Michael Ellis.